Left the house and never returned. Your parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team in the woods and struck the town. The body of a child nowhere to be found. Left the house and never returned. Your parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team in the woods and struck the town. The body of a child nowhere to be found. Little Mikey, he was 8 years old, riding his bike down the sidewalk slow. His mama in the yard, digging in the garden, watching her son so he won't go far. All of a sudden, her cell phone rang. Now it's hard for her to do 3 things. On the phone, in the garden, watching Mike. She had forgot he was on his bike. He rode on past the house driveway, paddling towards the cat that ran across the highway. The next thing you know, a car pulled up. Told him if he liked candy, come get some. And since you know, all kids like candy, this is the part that destroyed this family. She got off the phone, her son was gone. Where he is today, the answer is unknown. Left the house and never returned. The parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team in the woods and struck the town. The body of a child nowhere to be found. Left the house and never returned. The parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team in the woods and struck the town. The body of a child nowhere to be found.
She pulled up in Kroger in a black sedan, next to a temple and a rusty van. She had just left work, she had just got paid. Kids in the backseat nicely playing. Little Roger, Susie, and little bitty Kane. If you love the kids, please feel what I'm saying. Mom rolled up the window saying please don't fight. It'll only be a moment, it'll be alright. So she left the kids, God knows she did. Lord, yes she did, she just left the kids. She was talking to a lady about the kids in the store. Then she just remembered that she had to go. Her heart pounded, racing, running to the car. Almost there, she just fell to the ground. There in the distance, she seen no car, only a car seat she just had bought.
Left the house and never returned. The parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team in the woods and struck the town. The body of a child nowhere to be found. Left the house and never returned. The parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team in the woods and struck the town. The body of a child nowhere to be found. Now this girl here, she was 12 years old, talking to a man, but nobody knows. They would talk to each other on the internet. He told her he was ready to meet and have sex. She had felt she was a big girl, and now it's time for her to face the world. She gave him the address and said come late. My parents' day will be leaving about 8. She painted her face like she was a grown woman. A little tight shirt, you can see her stomach. She waited outside till the man pulled up and left with him in a strange black truck. Finally the parents had made it back home. When they went in her room, Angel was gone. One of the neighbors said he saw her by the street, but that night was the last she was seen. Left the house and never returned. The parents on the news and they real concerned. A search team